Yeah, then comes this question. It says, define the term power. Yes, what is power? Power is defined as the rate at which work is done. Yeah, that is it. But here you have to be reminded that the primary equation for power is current times voltage. But you have to remember that V is equal to IR. So if you substitute for V, you're going to say power is equal to I times this V, which is IR, giving you I squared R. So power is equal to I squared R. Okay. Then if we have the same primary equation, which is IV, and we know that I is equal to V over R from Ohm's law. So if you happen to substitute for I, what are you going to get? P is equal to V over R times V, giving you V squared over R. So from here, we are going to get our P as V squared over R. So there we are. Having this one as one of the equations you can use to calculate power, or this one as another equation to calculate power, or this one as the third equation to calculate power. So we have three equations at our disposal which we can use to calculate power. Then comes this question, says define energy. So what is energy? Energy is the capacity or ability to do work. So that is that. And when you come to electrical energy, this is what you have to know. Okay, you have to know that if E represents energy, then we can say energy is equal to power times time in seconds. So if this is true, then you have to remember that we saw power as IV. So that gives us energy equals to power, which is IV T. Okay. We also have to remember that we saw power as I squared R. So which means that we can have energy as power, which is I squared R T. Okay. So we have to remember that we saw energy as V squared over R, giving you energy as V squared over RT. So there we are, having equation 1 as one alternative for calculating energy, equation 2 as another alternative for calculating energy, and this one Yeah. Then comes this question. It says that an electric flat iron marked 220 volts, 1500 watts is connected across a potential difference of 220 volts. Okay. Then the question says, what does the marking 220 volts, 1500 watts mean? We normally see these labels on electrical gadgets, but on this flat iron, the labels are 220 volts, 1500 watts. What does it mean? It means that when this flat iron is connected across 220 volts, it will produce power of 1500 watts. Yeah. Then comes this question. It says that calculate the energy in kilojoules produced by the flat iron in 30 minutes. Okay. How are you going to do this? You have to remember that we have a series of equations for calculating energy. But when you analyze our data here, in this case, you have to remember that we have the power and you have the voltage, and now you have the time. Okay, so the best equation now is going to be power times time, because we know power. Okay, let's check. We know that power is 1500 watts. Okay, and we know time as 30 minutes. But you have to know that our SI unit for time is supposed to be seconds. So we say 30 times 60 to convert it to seconds, giving us 1800 seconds. So when you substitute in our equation, we are going to get E, or energy, is equal to power, which is 1500, times time, which is 1800. What you get there is going to be our energy in joules, giving us this, which is 2,700,000 joules. But the question says that we should express our answer in kilojoules. So what do? We're going to say energy is equals to 2,700,000 joules divided by 1000, giving you 2,700 kilojoules. And with that, I'd like to thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Sciences Silver Bullet, with me, Richard. We urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. And we also remind you that this channel, PSSB, deals with physical sciences grade 12, 11, and 10, and Natural Sciences grade 8 and 9. We also advise you that when you are using our channel, use the playlist, not the video. You click on the playlist and select material which belongs to your level. For grade 8 and 9, select Natural Sciences grade 8 or Natural Sciences grade 9. For grade 11 and 10, you choose Physical Sciences grade 11 or Physical Sciences grade 10. As for grade 12, every chapter is represented independently. So just click on the tile which represents that chapter and you'll have the material which you want. Yes, don't forget that we love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.